Well, hello again. Donald Tierney here. Um, the one of the founding members of Simon and Garfunkel, and Simon and Garfunkel and the two extra Tierneys, like I said to you, thousands and thousands of times. Um, Today's lesson is on American Tune again. And the reason why I say all that stuff, because we want you to learn our music if you're gonna play with us on stages, in concerts on stages with us, up on stages live with us. So, anyways, today's lesson is on American Tune again. Which I'll teach you again. So this song has no capo on it, but like I said, same exact reasons for the other songs of mine, Mavis's, together with Paul Simon. And so on and so on and so forth. Like the lesson on Homeward Bound, the lessons on Homeward Bound I taught you. So let's continue on right here. But like I said, same exact reasons I said to you from the guitar lessons I've been teaching you thousands of times, or hundreds of times, I should say, for the songs, for all the songs I've written. And so for Paul Simon, in which case Mavis was with us. But like I said once again to you, Mavis and I still live together with each other as roommates. Like I said many times, like I said a lot of times, that Mavis Dracula Tierney and I live with each other. As I repeat that, like I said to you, like I said the last time, like I said the last time, like I said the last time, Mavis Dracula Tierney and I still live with each other as roommates. She and I sleep hug together, and she and I still do combinations of hugs and kisses. Which what I meant by that is, like I said to you, for the mention, Mavis Dracula Tierney and I still sleep hug with each other and do combinations of hug and kiss with each other still. We've mostly been doing this all the time. And that's one of the reasons, that's one of my reasons why I wrote almost all of the Simon and Garfunkel songs. And so did Paul Simon, and so did Mavis Dracula Tierney. As you know about American Tune, like I told you before, especially a couple weeks ago, I wrote this song American Tune in 1972 with Paul Simon, and Mavis Dracula Tierney and I wrote American Tune in 1972 with Paul Simon. So I'll tell you to do on this American tune lesson again, because I just want to help you learn so far and just keep on track of it. So let's continue on right here. So the first chord that you want to do is a C chord, which is this. Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second right there. Don't go away, because I just want to make sure you're hearing the sound of American tune. So, be right back. Alright, guys. Alright, so let's start. Let's do this lesson again. So, let's go for American tune. So this is what we want to do. And same thing as for my Aunt Martha. I've been sleep hugging with my Aunt Martha also, and doing combinations of hugs and kisses with my Aunt Martha also. Now I have reminded this to you hundreds of times, especially on these guitar lessons and overview practices, the performances and news talks. Those two, and those. So, anyways, let's continue right here. Let's continue right here. So, what you want to start out with is a C chord, as you might have noticed that. So, anyways. And, just want to tell you about that. So, let's continue right here. What I would like to tell you is, I just want to say to you, my Aunt Martha is the mother of Mavis Dracula Tierney, which is what I also said to you hundreds of times, because we want you to learn about the music of ours, okay? Just no worries, okay? No worries, no worries. Just keep on track of our music, okay? We just want to make you be focused on our music, okay? And so on. Yeah, well, and so on, okay? So once again, C chord is first, which is this. Is it shown right here? Right here. And you might want to go like this. And then the next one is a F chord, which is this. And then back to C chord, and then B chord, which is this. Is a C and B chord, which is a B chord. This is a B chord. This is the C chord. And then this is the F chord. So let's continue. After this is a B chord again. And then this chord is going to be like this. See what I have? That's what you want to have if you want to have American too. So let's continue right here. This is the thing you want, right here. this is what you want to have right here. And then along with this. Which is, I think it's a high C chord, which you might have noticed thousands of times. And then another chord like this. See where I'm pointing? Right here. That's what you want. And then another chord is this. After that, the other one, this is the next one that you want. And then after that, back to a C chord. And then, and so on and so forth. And then another chord is this. This is the chord that you want. See where I'm pointing? That's what you want. This is the next one here. That's what you want. And then back to this chord again. See? Look here. That's what you want. And then this is the chord that you might want to follow again. That's what you want. This chord I'm showing you, this is the one you want. And then back to F chord like this. Then this is the chord that you want. And then this is the next chord that you want. This is what you want. Okay, this is what you want. Like I said, after. This is the next one. And then this is the next one you want. See? That's what you want also. That's what you want. And then right after this next part, the same thing, after the same thing, it goes like this. Or you can go like this, or this if you want. So, and then after that, you have back to F chord, and then continue on with the rest of the chords I've told you before, following the right chords for you. And then this repeats once after the first one, this, and then this one. That part repeats 2 times. You understand me? 2 times. Twice. And then same thing for that part repeats 2 times for the first part of this song, and then at the end it only goes 1 time. Okay, 1 time at the end. So, and before we play through it, I want to make sure for the beginning, as what I mostly do, what Mavis and I mostly do is okay. All right. Do you understand me with the chords you need to follow? Yes. All right. There you go. So, all right. So, anyways, but I have to remind you, I taught this song hundreds of times also, throughout mostly all my life. Throughout my life in the 20th century and 21st century, and so on for the rest of with the other songs of mine that I wrote. So anyways, let's continue right here. So anyways, all right, we're gonna play along right now. So if you wanna think of it, so let us continue right here. So this is the thing that you want. This is the one you want. So let's go on. Let's go on with this right now. So let's just play through it. 1, 2, 3. 2 square. Well, as you get to remember that song, okay? You have to remember that song, okay? As you might have mentioned, okay? You will still get to know the song also. So, anyways, that's it for now. Please take a moment to subscribe to my channel, and yep, we'll see you again. We'll see you again next time. Thank you very much, and thank you for watching. Like I said, please take a moment to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thank you and thanks. Thank you and thanks. Thank you and thanks. Thank you and thanks.